Howdy folks, welcome to another episode of Supa Hamsta Plays Farming Simulator 17. As ever, do me a favour, hit the thumbs up button on this video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Help me take over YouTube one subscriber at a time. Now, if you recall in the last episode, we started on our little farm adventure. We picked up this tractor and this plough from the yard, and I noticed there's a few bits there that I missed, so we'll tidy those up. We ploughed that field over there, and this one here. And let's just head over this way and see if I missed any in the night, because it was quite late when I was trying to get all this done, and it looks pretty good to me. So, yeah. We're going to take this this plough back to our yard. And we'll then head off to the store, which will be open, because, as you can see from the clock in the top right, it is approaching 10 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. Because, as you can see from just under the clock, the forecast starts tomorrow as Wednesday. So we're going to need to come in here. I think this gate opens inwards. Yeah, I'll take that off, and there we go. And you know what, for now I'm thinking we'll just stick it in there, because we're not going to use it for a while. Yeah, reverse gear, always a good one to go for. Should do something about the weeds in this place at some point, but you know, it is what it is. And we need to lower the plough. Come around here and detach it. There we go, it's got a little stand. We'll tidy that away so we don't lose the linkage. Pretty sure that's the right word. And yeah, off to the farm. Off to the farm shop, I should say. And I want to get into the habit of closing our gates. Yeah, put the string back on. There we go. Because I figure it's a good habit to get into. Yeah, I cleared it all up with them this morning. This morning? Yesterday morning, when we came in and we picked the others. All the paperwork's been done for all of the implements. Said if it's alright, I'll pick the other one up in the morning. I said, yeah, no problem at all. Because they know they've got quite a lot of money coming their way from me in the not too distant future. So, ooh. Anything coming that way? Nope. Bit of a blind junction, this one. So, ew. Can't quite get the hang of this hydraulic steering thing. I'm just used to a car that corrects itself a lot quicker, but yeah, we'll get used to it. See how that is. That looks about right to me. And there we go. Right, I'll just going to shout my head and let them know it's me. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Right. So, this one. We need to raise. There we go. And this one, fold. How do I fold? Can't remember how to fold. Give me a second. Folding would be... There we go. Look at that. See, and then it's even with that bit down, it's that much wider. So, right. Off we go. Now, so as you know, we have the two fields. So, my plan, such as it is to get something planted in those 2 fields. And if we have time this season, this spring, which hopefully we will, we'll get the plough out and we'll turn one of our grass fields into an arable field and see if we can't get a third crop in. Eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that under the clock is a small 5, actually next to the clock. That is the speed at which we were doing, and yesterday we were doing stuff on 15, and I think it was a little too quick, so I'm probably just going to sort of bounce between 5 and 15 for some stuff, until we work out a balance for gameplay. I like having the pressure of needing to get stuff done, but at the same time I need to actually get stuff done, so it might be that we leave it on 5 and carry on as we are, or it might be that I extend it to 9 days per season, but we go with 15 times. I am not sure at this point. Right. So, let's reverse this up a little bit more. Right, let's unfold. Marvellous. And lower. Yeah. Off we go. And the mist has come in a bit, so let's... Doesn't make a huge difference, but let's get some lights on the subject. And here we go. Cultivating our lovely field. So that's all working. Yeah, look at that, it's breaking it up nicely. So. Being that little bit wider, I think we won't have to do the stop, start and turn around and things on this one. We can just go for a bit more, with a bit of overlap, but that'll work quite nicely. Seems to be going well. So, yeah, where are we? It's 10:30. Let's see what we can do. Worked out. Right, I'm going to carry on with this, and we'll see you when we see you. So here we are, back at field number 1. And yeah, it's going alright. Getting the job done. As predicted in yesterday, it is a lot easier, a lot quicker to get the cultivating done because it is so much wider. Now, as I understand it, you don't have to plough every year or every time. Sometimes you can just go straight into cultivating, in which case if we run out of time for the ploughing, if we do it in year 1, theoretically in year 2 we won't have to, so year 2 we can take that same time to expand into another field. Oh, excuse me! Yeah, so that's where I think we're going to be going with that one. And yeah, we're just going to carry on getting these 2 fields done. Now, while we're here, you'll notice that back wheel is spinning quite a lot. This tractor's showing its age, shall we say, and one of the mods I'm running is improved physics. And by improved, they just mean more realistic, which basically means things are more awkward, so you get a lot of wheel spin and that sort of thing. If your tractor is too big, or rather if your tool is too big, your tractor just won't move. You'll put your plough in or your cultivator in the ground, you'll push the accelerator and nothing will happen. But yeah, so it does create a bit of wheel spin. If it's raining, we'll really have some issues, I think, on some of the broken ground, like this ploughed field, if it were wet. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Of course, in the winter, we're going to have to worry about snow. And ours is not a public road, so chances are we're going to have to grit or plough it or something ourselves. Snow plough, as in, not as in what we were doing yesterday. But yeah, the seasons mod that I am running, which, just in case you're wondering, is why I'm running we're playing 2017, because 2019, of course, is out. I own it. It's a very nice game, but it doesn't yet have the mod support that some of the others do, some of the earlier games, and I fancied playing some modded stuff, so thought, you know what? Let's just go with 17 and be done with it, because I quite like British maps. Being British, I like the tight, narrow streets. I like the small, irregular shaped fields. I don't know, it just feels more like a farm to me, because that's how British farms are. But yeah, the seasons mod. As you can see, under the main, or to the left of the main clock, is a little picture that tells us it is 9 degrees Celsius, that's the air temperature, and the one below that, 4 degrees Celsius, is the ground temperature. So certain crops can only be grown in certain ground conditions, so if something needs it to be a little bit warmer, we can't plant it yet. And the big green leaf thing on the side is basically the game telling us that we're playing currently in spring. There are, as I've got it set at the moment, 6 days in a season. So we have, tomorrow will be the Wednesday, that's day 3 of spring, then day 4, day 5, day 6, and then when we get to Sunday, that will be the first day of summer, which is why the symbol above the 1 is the little sunshine. The 12/5 on the Wednesday, going back to the Wednesday, at the bottom, that's the maximum and minimum air temperatures as I understand it. And then of course we have a cloud with some rain, so chances are we're going to get some rain tomorrow, which might not be a bad thing from where we should be seeding by tomorrow, so But one thing I need to do today, even if we're not finished in the field, is I need to get to the shop and sort out the paperwork for the seeder and the fertilizer, which are the next two things we're going to need, and we're going to need those in spring. So I'll give them a phone call. I was going to say at lunchtime, but that's gone. I'll give them a phone call shortly once I've stopped talking to you. Just check everything's alright and that we can come and pick it up and the paperwork's ready to go. We'll get all that sorted and we'll be good to go for tomorrow. And it'll be what it'll be. Right. I'm going to carry on with this, see if we can get it finished. I'll make that phone call. I might stop and grab a spot of lunch. And, yeah. We'll do what we can. Bye-bye. Welcome back. And, as you can see, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The weather's really picked up a bit. That mist burnt off quite nicely. And, yeah. I've got to do some shopping, so I'll go in and talk to these guys. And while they're bringing it out, I'll go and arrange some stuff with them. And then when I'm done, I will come out and I'll show you what's what. Okay, so here is a whole bunch of stuff that they sell. But what we're here for today is a sewing machine, a seed sewing machine. And I really wanted this one. But as you can see, it's 12,000. So what we've actually gone for is one of these. We didn't get any options on it. It's quite an old one. I think it's from the 60s or the 70s. Probably 70s looking at it. But yeah, I've got to sign that over, and that's 4,500. So that's that. And the other thing we're here for, as I said, is a fertilizer, which is in this category here. Now, I was looking at this one. I've got a nice big 20 meter wide spread, but it's quite expensive. I then moved to this one, which they offered me. That's really old. That's from the 60s, I believe. And it's a lot smaller. It's quite slow, and it's small, so we're going to have to fill it up. And while we were pretty much settled on this one came available, and as you can see, it's twice the price and some, but it's nearly 3 times the size. It's going to be 25% quicker, and it's actually cheaper to maintenance. You have to sign a maintenance agreement with this thing. It's all part of the loan thing. It's very odd, but yeah, so we're getting this one. And yeah, they're supposed to be bringing that round. And the other thing we're going to need... Oh, let me just check the paperwork here. It was 500 litres, right? So we need to come back here. And we're going to need some fertilizer. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And where's my paperwork on the seeder? What does it take? It takes 500, so we're going to need 5 bags of seed as well. Oh. And there, and there's our seed. 1. Oh, oh no, I'm way over. I thought they were 100 each. Yeah, so we're just going to need the 2 of those. Okay. So, well, they brought them out when I wasn't looking. We can pick these things up, so we'll load this into the seeder now. Oh, this is a heavy bag. Right. Oh, keep catching it on the... Right. Okay. Let me get it over there. There we go, that's starting to fill up. And we'll put this one over on this side. There we go, that's nice and full. And what do you mean, object too heavy? We might have to scoop some of this in by hand. So let's go and get this thing. Alright, now I'm going to do something a bit odd. I'm going to stick this on the front. As you can see, I took the weight off. And I'm hoping that, yeah, we'll get cracking on some of this stuff in there. You can see we got some in there. There we go. These bits we're just going to have to leave, I think. Yeah, I'll let these guys know that I'm doing that, but where are we? Oh, now that's a problem. Okay, right, let's disconnect that. Then we'll go around and we'll grab fell out the back. Right, so we'll get ourselves hooked up to that thing. And that should give us enough weight on the back that we don't need to worry about the fertilizer thing tipping us forward. It'll be alright, I think, when it's on the back. Linkage up. There we go. And can we lift that up? We can. See, that's alright. And let's close those covers. There we go. Yeah, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, it's a little bit light in the front, but not massively. But yeah. So let's swing around. Yeah, it doesn't quite have the bite on the front wheels as it did before. Now we've got to remember we're a lot wider now, so ideally I guess we'd have the have a warning beacon or something going on at this point, but we don't have one. Get a bit closer. Get the brake back on. There we go, so that's brought the front end down, and that's looking much more balanced, isn't it? It's just a shame we can't pick these things up. But, yeah. Right. So, let's... Fortunately, we haven't got to go far on the road. It's just over there, because this is going to cause us some issues. Because we are quite bouncy at this point. Slow down a bit and let this guy past. Turn down here. This guy can see us turning, so he'll give us a bit of room. Well, not a lot. Yeah. don't want to push it too hard on this one. The cultivator I left over in the... Oh, it's such a lovely day. Yeah. This time of year I really appreciate, or this sort of weather, I really appreciate the fact that we don't have a roof. But I'm not convinced it's going to be the same situation tomorrow if that rain that they're forecasting does in fact turn up. But push. There we go. Yeah. Actually, with that rain, let's put this fertilizer. Actually, has it got a cover? It does have a cover. Ah, there we go. Right, so let's put that as far in. There's no leaky bits in the roof there. And disconnect that, and we're suddenly a little bit heavy on that front. And looking at the time, we're not going to get any of this done tonight, so I'm going to put this guy back in there. I don't even know if this is going to fit, so let's just... Okay, we're right this side. It's going to be tight, isn't it? So, let's see what we can do. How tight is that? Oh! Come around this side. Safety first. So you come around this side. There's no step, but that's the accelerator. So back that up. Yeah, let's lower him. Disconnect all that. As you can see, that's where I left my barrel weight. Not close enough. Let's see if we can go get that field finished and grab somewhat of an earlier night than last night, because I don't fancy doing that again. There's not a huge amount left to do. Well, it's a bit nippy, but thus far I'm enjoying being a farmer, I think. You see, we've done most of it. So 2 or 3 more runs, I think. And yeah, we'll be alright. Just checking everything works. Excellent. Right. Let's get this field finished and we'll call that a night. So in the morning, bit of fertilising, bit of spreading. Or bit of fertiliser, bit of spreading? Bit of spreading of fertiliser and sowing of seeds. So that'll do it for another night. Or another day. And I'll see you in the morning, hopefully with not so much rain. Make sure I've got a good raincoat, because I think I'm going to need it. Okay, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit the like button on the video. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe as well. Help me take over YouTube 1 subscriber at a time, and be sure that you don't miss out on any of my other videos, including what happens here. But other gaming related hobbying nonsense. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye.